Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm still in Florida for my Christmas vacation, hanging out with family. The inlet behind me, very lucky to be here. It's more beautiful than the landscape I generally see. In this video, I wanted to make a sort of strange request. We're about to move into the new year, and as I always do, I'm starting to put a lot of thought into my New Year's resolutions. It's one of the weird rituals or traditions that I care a lot about, and I don't know for sure what my finalized list is going to be, but one of the things that I definitely want to do is I want to double or triple how much effort I put into educating myself and exposing myself to as many diverse sources of information as I possibly can. Generally for me that comes in book form, and I've been reading some great books recently. As I finish them, I'm going to be doing some videos about that. But that's hardly the only source that information can come from. And so what I want in this video is, hopefully, whether you're seeing this on Facebook or you're seeing this on YouTube, I want you to go down in the comments and I want you to help me crowdsource a nice broad net of information that people can use. And so let's talk about a couple of the forms that can come in. First of all, let's stick on books. If you've read a book recently that spoke to you, that made you question something, see something from a different point of view that you haven't normally seen, I want you to post it down below. The title and the author, but also why it mattered to you, why you are happy that you've read that book, why you're recommending it to other people. Let's start show off. So as I mentioned in another video, I'm most of the way done with a book called Mistakes Were Made But Not By Me, and it has to do with cognitive dissonance and people's inability to recognize when they have made a mistake or when they've gotten something wrong. It goes into a lot of other stuff other than that, but this is incredibly important when it comes to politics. And so I think that whether you're a viewer of political news or a creator of political news, you will benefit from being exposed to this book. So I would put that in the comments. But that's not it. I go to a couple of dozen different websites for news every single day, whether it's blogs or online newspapers or magazines, sometimes the websites of the big cable news companies, although they generally suck, and they usually are just repeating the things that have come from the print sources anyway. But I go to a lot of that, and so I want more. And especially when it comes to international sources of information, I mean, I go to things like The Guardian, BBC, and stuff like that, but I want more, and so I want your recommendations. Where do you go every day to get your news? Whether it's YouTube channels, but much more importantly, the actual creators of the news, whether it's newspapers or blogs. I want to know about that, because I want to start to broaden my net and make sure that I'm not missing anything, that I'm not getting my news from the same couple of perspectives, basically, and especially to make sure that I'm not just getting beyond that. I also want to know, who are you following for information? And in this particularly, I mean, there may be some Instagram accounts, and if you want to post about those, that would be awesome, because I appreciate visual presentation of news, but also Facebook accounts. I mean, are there people who are blogging or linking information, people who are creating videos? Let me know about those. I can give a couple of recommendations there. I mean, AJ Plus is awesome, and they create great explainers about news, about breaking news as well. Both Francesca and Dina do an amazing job, and so I would suggest them. I know Now This News does a great job too, but if you know others, post those down below so we can all be exposed to them. Beyond that, who are you following on Twitter? Who is providing the best information, the best perspectives, even the best comedy about politics and news? You can post that below. I've started to follow a couple of the old political scientists that I've read that they've written some classic books, but they're also tweeting about politics every single day, and so I'm starting to follow them. I mean, there's people like Sean King and DeRay have an awesome perspective, and so I'm glad that I'm exposed to what they have to say every day. Who do you follow on Twitter and other forms of social media? Let's get this going down there in the comment section, because if we each contribute just one thing, then at the end of the day, we're all going to have this amazing library of information and new perspectives, new points of view that we can draw on, and all of us will be much improved as a result of that. So hopefully this is one way that I can contribute to the community and provide a resource that people can perhaps go back to. Maybe we can update it from time to time. But yeah, this is one of the resolutions that I'm most interested in, is making sure that I continually challenge myself and broaden my horizons. It's something that I've always tried to do, but I think that especially with the battles that we have coming up, it's all the more important, and we need to find new tools to help fight those battles with.